So delighted to be with Faheem Agboatwala. He's chairman, Prince Summit. He's hosted 17 of these editions along with the BMPA. And we look forward to the 18th edition in the first week of Feb at its usual ground, which is the NCPA Tata Theatre, which is fantastic. And if any of you haven't attended, please do come. It's a grand show for the graphic arts industry. So Faheem, thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, and so curious to know what is the sort of brain that goes into investing into, because a lot of people want to host Prince Summit. So this is also to help other associations, other industry bodies to, what is the passion, the amount of brain cells that go into creating something like Prince Summit? Because when it unfolds, it looks like the easiest conference on the planet.
Right.
But knowing you, I know it takes what, 9 months
of planning,
madness.
Yeah,
so if you can share with that what the process is like and how many people are involved.
So it's a fairly large team. It's about 15 or 18 of us, and the roles are very, very well defined.
Sure.
And the only reason Prince Summit is success in the planning sense of the word or in the execution before the event is because the presidents of the BMPA from the last 10-15 years have given the Prince Summit chairmans, which is Fred Poonawalla before me and then me,
Yes,
complete autonomy. So they don't interfere when even the president doesn't interfere. So
Nice.
the chairman has full autonomy.
sure.
And that's when, that passion comes out. Because
Sure.
if you really want to do something and you believe in it, then you don't need someone to say no.
Got it.
And they allow the chairman to take risks.
Correct.
And that's why I feel Prince Summit is where but each team also has autonomy within itself.
Nice.
So they're about, like the food and beverage is handled by one team, the ticketing, admin is handled by one team, the programming is handled by one team. And so nothing is left to chance. So even if we have an acclaimed speaker, like someone who's got a lot of reviews, but still there'll be a committee who will watch multiple YouTube videos and vet the person. Or then have a proper Zoom conversation or a physical conversation, and nothing is left to chance.
You're right.
So we have a saying in our office that we look into the nitty-gritties more than the real things, you see, and that's what makes all the difference.
It's like the great Voltaire used to say, the little things make it the whole kind of a
Exactly,
thing.
yeah.
Another very interesting thing with Prince Summit has been the journey itself, in the sense that, if one would look at, say, maybe 15 years ago, as you said, it was probably a kind of a tech conference, lots and lots of emphasis on, presentations, where the industry is going, processes, manufacturing, and then gradually you're seeing, you can call it a little bit of a kind of iteration, and then you see a metamorphosis into something totally. So again, if you can share, what that journey has been like, because obviously there's a thought process behind it. And then secondly, what is?
So Prince Summit started in 2005. And we had 50-60 people attend it. And it was a pure technical conference, just like how any industry body conferences are. And then we evolved into, we said, okay, let's start adding non-technical topics. And that's when, the explosion happened. And we had to move from the original small venue to a larger venue. And eventually, when we came to Tata Theatre, the NCPA, then we realized that we need to be larger than what limited stuff that can be talked technically. And then now we have probably 1 or 2 technical topics, and
That's true.
The audience enjoys it.
Yes.
I would call the metamorphosis of Prince Summit something which has evolved from a conference to a confluence of ideas, a place where people can have fun, they can network. And the emphasis is not on just the speakers. The emphasis is on the whole grand, the gala dinner.
It's a celebration,
a celebration, or the raffles that we have,
Correct.
or the question answers. Even the audience involvement is huge. And now the audience knows what's going to happen almost. So it's become like a huge family get-together of 1,000 people.
No, it's got a very good vibe. Very good vibe.
So that vibe is extremely warm.
True.
And that is something which we cherish and we love. And it's also at the same time a problem, because we're looking for a venue which is larger than 1,000 seats. And then when we move away from the amphitheatre, Tata Theatre effect, then we are lost as in where to go next. So in certain ways, that's a limitation for us. This
Jamshed
1,000
Baba
seats
will not work for
that's 1,100
11.
seats.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yes.
My president wants me to go 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 seats, and I know we can enthuse people to come.
Wembley.
One day.
Right.
One day.
A question now from other associations. So, for example, I know there are well-meaning associations across the country. So, for example, there's one down south called KMPA, the Kerala Master Printers, and they try to do something. Of course, not on. Now, what would you want to say to the well-meaning people in that association? I would not say they're equivalent in terms of, the BMPA team, because you guys are a formidable force. But 2 or 3 things that they should be doing, to ensure, because obviously this is not something that's happened overnight. It's taken a lot of hard work, and secondly, it's been almost the same team for almost 20 years, broadly speaking.
That's right.
So again, if 2 or 3 small tips for other associations across the country which want to emulate the Print Summit, template, as it were.
Right. So a couple of points, or actually just one broad point.
Sure.
And that is, don't look at the larger picture, because the larger picture is normally looked by everybody, and it's easy to look at the larger picture. My suggestion is to look at the smaller, finer points. Now you'll ask me what those finer points are. So, say for example, the NCPA or any large event venue does not allow you to use their own electricity. You have to have a generator.
True.
Your event runs on a generator, basically. Now, we have 2 generators, one which is running the event and one is lying standby. When we had the need of internet in the auditorium, which is notorious for not having any net coverage.
Yes, I know.
We had a huge amount spent on Tata, and 5 days before I said, no, we need a backup to Tata too.
Yep.
So it's the small things, the room freshener which is sprayed after lunch, the preparations which are done. We pay half the amount of money to Tata Theatre to rent the theatre 1 day in advance.
Yes, and to do a rehearsal.
Rehearsal, sound rehearsal,
correct.
All kinds of checks which are done. So it's these little things which make the event successful.
Yeah, but is that Faheem or is it like the...
No, it's the entire team. It's the entire team. Yes, it's them allowing me to be mad, but then they've gone mad in the process of the last 20 years. And we all mad people do mad things to make this magic happen.
To dream the impossible dream.
Exactly.
Again, I have my favorite Print Summits. Which one's yours? And which session, which blew your brain away?
I remember...
Come on, surprise me.
There was Mr. Bayani of
course, Kishore
Big
Bayani.
Bazaar. And he said something which has remained with me. And that's what I keep telling people. Don't come to learn the whole day.
Correct.
If you can, one sentence or one paragraph or 10 minutes can
one
teach
inspiring
you
idea
for the rest of your life.
True.
So what I learned from Mr. Bayani was, when he said that when they launched Big Bazaar, they made the aisles slightly smaller than the international aisles. So you would have people crowding when they were crossing each other with their shopping carts. And he said that Indians love to shop in a mela kind of environment, in a bazaar kind of environment. So if they're in a sanitized environment, they don't like to shop. So it was these little learnings and pearls of wisdom which you get from people, or even someone like Harsh Mariwala or Sonam Wangchuk.
Of course.
I mean, he's in the news today.
Sure.
And we've had such lovely people who've come and spoken at our event. And even the guys who are huge performers, when they see that stage, it's such a hallowed ground.
Of course.
You've had Bharat Ratnas performing over there.
True,
so they come and first pay homage to the stage.
Correct.
And then to our Boman Irani, he was excellent, super. He made us laugh and also enthused us. And his story is so lovely. So I can't just choose one, but I can choose, certain statements which people made which have left an impression.
Of course, My favorite are the 3 Iqbal Kharodawala sessions that he did. Since he's not because he's here, but generally because I think it's the sum total of many things, and obviously from within the industry to cull these stories and to be telling them with this aplomb, which I think is equally important. I mean, there are 100 stories.
Talking about madness, and you talked about a crazy madman called Iqbal.
Yes.
And he's been hosting these sessions.
Yes.
This year also he's doing a Maverick session.
Okay.
And he spent 6 to 8 months. With that Maverick. And sits with the video editing team and creates a video to tell the audience about why he's chosen or why that Maverick is a Maverick.
Yeah, makes sense.
So a lot of hard work goes in by the presenters too.
Got it. So again, just before you exit, next Print Summit, what are the highlights? and what more should we be expecting from the BMPA?
So I can't reveal everything.
Got it.
But I can tell you that it's on 4th of February. It's all day, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And it's at the Tata Theatre at Nariman Point. 4th February 2026. The highlight speakers as of now are Nitin Paranjpe of HUL,
Yes.
veteran. We've got Captain Raman, who's been from the Indian Army, then progressed on to become an HR trainer, etc. We've got Ashish Vidyarthi. He's a Bollywood star, but more important than that, he's a very big trainer right now, and does a lot of YouTube videos. So these are some of the highlights. Then we have the Maverick session, which Iqbal Bhai is hosting. We keep the Maverick
Nice.
surprise.
Nice.
And then we have a lovely panel discussion, which is being hosted by Milap Shah's wife, Siddhi, of
Okay.
Print Stop.
Nice.
And she's going to be interviewing 3 or 4 startups,
Okay.
which have had a journey where print has helped the company evolve.
Okay.
I'll give you an example of a company like Kimerica, which is the cosmetics company,
Okay.
which really took advantage of print and packaging to explode. So there will be such companies who she'll be.
This would be like hand lotions and those kind
Yeah,
of things.
yeah.
And they got a nice little flexible pouch done.
Exactly,
Nice.
So those are the highlights, and obviously there's going to be a lot of raffles. There's going to be superb food,
Right.
and some entertainment at the end. So I look forward to seeing every one of you all over there.
Sure.
And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Right. Final question. They say that Faheem Agboatwala is a taskmaster and very difficult to work with. Question for you is, would you work under Faheem Agboatwala?
No, I wouldn't. Not a single moment. Not a single moment.
Right. All right.
He's too tough.
He's too tough. That's true. Yeah. So the taskmaster Faheem Agboatwala, you'll catch him and his team on 4th of February, which is I think after PAMEX.
That's right.
Right. And in Mumbai, the weather will be nice. And at the Tata Theatre, please be there if you haven't attended. And if you have attended, make sure 2 more people attend. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramu. Thank you,
Yep.
everybody.